Hi students, in this video we will learn 8th standard mathematics, chapter squares and square roots, topic perfect squares and properties of perfect squares. In this session we will discuss perfect squares, properties of perfect squares and exercise 3.1 sums. Dear children, see the picture. Here, four blue color balls arranged 2 by 2 form it. 2 by 2 means 2 rows and 2 columns. We know the rows and columns. Horizontal arrangement is row and vertical arrangement is column. How do we write multiplication fact for this arrangement? Yes, 2 into 2 is equal 4. Next, 6 green color balls arranged 2 rows and 3 columns. So, we can be written as 3 into 2 is equal 6 or 2 into 3 is equal 6. Both calculations are equal. See the another picture. What you will understand from this? Yes, here 2 into 2 is equal 4, 3 into 3 is equal 9, 4 into 4 is equal 16. So, 2 square, 3 square, 4 squares are perfect squares. See more examples of perfect squares. Consider the examples. 4. The prime factors of 4 is 2 into 2 or square of 2. 9. The prime factors of 9 is 3 into 3 or square of 3. 25. The prime factors of 25 is 5 into 5 or square of 5. 30. The prime factors of 30 is 5 into 3 into 2. 27. The prime factors of 27 is 3 into 3 into 3. We see that 4, 9 and 25 are squares of 2, 3 and 5 respectively, which are natural numbers. However, in case of 30 and 27, we are not able to write this as a square of some natural number. See 30 and 27. The prime factors of 30 is 5 into 3 into 2, have no pairs. The prime factors of 27 is 3 into 3 into 3. Here, one pair of 3 and another 3 is left. So, no pair. Dear children, what we will understand for the above examples? Yes, 4, 9, 25 are perfect square numbers. 30 and 27 are not perfect square numbers. The definition of a square number. When a number is multiplied with itself, the product is called the square of that number. Now let us see another point. Hence, a natural number is called a perfect square or a square number if it is the square of some natural number. For example, 25 equal 5 into 5, 36 equal 6 into 6. Here 25 and 36 are square numbers. Next, if the prime factors exist only in pairs of identical factors, then the number is perfect square. Otherwise, it is not a perfect square. For example, 484. The prime factors 2 into 2 into 11 into 11. Here, one pair of 2 and one pair of 11 exist and no other factor is left. So, 484 is a perfect square. Next example, 80. The prime factors of 80 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. Here, two pairs of 2 and 5 is left. Prime factors of 80 do not exist in pairs. So, 80 is not a perfect square. Dear students, squares of natural numbers from 1 to 30 and consequently a list of their square numbers up to 900 is given in the following table. Now let us move to properties of perfect squares. First property, a number ending in 2, 3, 7 or 8 is never a perfect square. For example, 212, 453, 47 and 38. All the square numbers end with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9 at units place. For example, 100, 81, 64, 25, 36, 169. The converse of the above statement is not true. That is, if a number ends in 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9, then it is not necessarily a square number. For example, 170, 251, 34, 15, 66 and 99. Let us see other property. If a number has 1 or 9 in the units place, then square ends in 1. For example, 1 square is 1, 21 square is 441, 9 square is 81, 19 square is 361. If a number has a 4 or 6 in the units place, then square ends in 6. For example, 4 square is equal 16, 14 square is equal 196, 6 square is equal 36, 16 square is equal 256. Next property. If a number has 2 or 8 in the units place, then its square ends in 4. For example, 2 square is equal 4, 22 square is equal 484, 8 square is equal 64, 18 square is equal 324. Next, if a number has 3 or 7 in the units place, then its square ends in 9. For example, 3 square is equal 9, 13 square is equal 169, 7 square is equal 49, 17 square is equal 289. Next property. The number of zeros at the end of a perfect square is always even. For example, 2500 is equal 50 square, 10,000 is equal 100 square. Squares of even numbers are always even and squares of odd numbers are always odd. For example, 2 squared is equal 4, 20 squared is equal 400. 3 squared is equal 9, 5 squared is equal 25. Next property. For any two consecutive natural numbers n and n plus 1, n plus 1 the whole square minus n square is equal n plus 1 plus n. For any natural numbers n greater than 1, n plus 1 into n minus 1 is equal n square minus 1. There are 2n non-perfect square numbers between the squares of the numbers n and n plus 1. Now let us move to exercise sums. Third question. Find the squares of the following numbers. 18. The square of 18 is 18 square equal 18 into 18 will get 324. Next question. 105. The square of 105 is 105 square is equal 105 into 105 will get 11,025. Next sum. Which of the following numbers are perfect squares? 729. First, we find the prime factors of 729. The prime factorization method. Write 729. Here 729 is multiple of 3. So we take 3. 243 3s are 729. 243 is multiple of 3. So we take 3. 81 3s are 243. Now 27 threes are 81. 27 is also multiple of 3. So we take 3. 9 threes are 27. We know 9 is multiple of 3. So 3 threes are 9. Now we have to write prime factors of 729. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. See the factors. 3 pairs of 3. No other factors is left. Therefore, 729 is a perfect square. Now let us move to next sum. Using properties of squares, find the values of the following. 22 square minus 21 square. Already we know the property for any two consecutive natural numbers n and n plus 1. N plus 1 the whole square minus n square is equal n plus 1 plus n. Here n is equal 21, n plus 1 is equal 22. We have to write 22 square minus 21 square is equal. Substitute the values. N plus 1 is 22 and n is 21. So 22 plus 21 we have to add, we'll get 43. Next sum. 1001 square minus 1000 square. For any two consecutive natural numbers n and n plus 1, n plus 1 the whole square minus n squared is equal n plus 1 plus n. Here n is 1000 and n plus 1 is 1001. Now we can be written as 1000 square minus 1001 squared is equal 1001 plus 1000. Here 1001 is n plus 1 and 1000 is n. So we'll get 2001. Next sum. How many numbers lie between the squares of the following numbers? 15 and 16. Now we have to use the property. Already we know the property. There are 2n non-perfect square numbers between the squares of the numbers n and n plus 1. Here n is equal 15 and n plus 1 equal 16. Now we have to write 2n. 2n is equal 2 into n is 15. So 2 into 15 will get 30. Therefore 30 square numbers between 15 square and 16 square. Next sum. Using properties of squares, find the following products. 99 into 101. Children, already we know the property for any natural numbers n greater than 1. N plus 1 into n minus 1 is equal n square minus 1. Now we can write 99 is 100 minus 1 and 101 is 100 plus 1. Here n is 100. Write the formula n square minus 1. Substitute the value 100 square minus 1. 100 squared is 10,000 minus 1. The subtract 10,000 minus 1 is equal 9,999. Now let us move to next sum. 1000 into 1002. Write the property for any natural numbers n greater than 1. N plus 1 into n minus 1 is equal n square minus 1. Here 1001 minus 1 is 1000 and 1001 plus 1 is 1002. Here n is equal 1001. Now substitute the values n square minus 1. 1001 square minus 1. We'll get 10 lakhs 2001 minus 1. We have to subtract 10 lakhs 2000. So answer is 10 lakhs 2000. Thank you children.